back at it. Alright, so CT Toys Miles Morales. That's right, I got bootleg Spider Man. I remember announcing a Spider Man bootleg a long time ago. And is this the one? No, I got scammed. It's amazing, isn't it? But anyway, I did get CT Toys Miles Morales after a while. I know, it's been months. Why haven't you reviewed it? I don't have AliExpress, and he showed up on Amazon 2 months ago. No, last month, 3 months. I don't know. But he on Amazon bootlegs are costing so much money right now. They cost like $50 to $60. I don't know why. So I was like, fuck it. Let me get AliExpress. Let me finally try it out. And I will say I do have positive for AliExpress. No, not sponsored, by the way. I will never receive money. Unfortunately. No, I'm not sponsored. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, so the first thing I did, I ordered the demoniacal fit. What the fuck did I order? Demoniacal fit. Marshall. No. I ordered the fucking third party Goku, and he didn't arrive yet, cause I had to call the post office and be like, hey, do you have it, and maybe arrange a delivery date, or I go pick it up, but I don't have an ID yet. I need to get it in order to pick up my package, apparently. But well, I mean that I hope that I would have to do it and no one would just take it. But anyways, yeah, I have to do all that. But anyways, CT Toys. I only had like one CT Toys, and it's all right. It's not. It's all right. But Miles, is he goated? Is he not? Let's figure out off the bat. Let's go over the issues. All right, so right out the box, he was pretty good. His joints weren't too loose and they were decently tight, and it was very fun to like mess around with them. A little while after though, his left arm or right arm got really loose, and then it would like wobble right here. So now I put a little bit of super glue in here, so I don't have to worry about the problem no more. But if I moved it a little bit, it was like super loose, and I shake it and it'd be wobbling around. So for that, put some super glue in here, like one, not really a drop, but like a very tiny, like put the, where is my super glue? I don't know. Something wrong with it. Put the tip against the ball, and then like squeeze the glue a little bit so a little bit comes out, and then like roll it around here, put it in here, put it in the socket, and then take it back out, let it dry. I believe it took about like 30 minutes to dry. Test it out, and then do it again, and then again let it dry, and then it's pretty much good to go. It's back to at it. This one squeaks, and I'm actually kind of happy about that. This one doesn't squeak, but it's tight and it moves around great again. The feet were really loose a little bit later on. At least this one was. This one was okay. It's pretty much the same right now. But I did like split the joint apart. And in order to do that, you do want to heat it up. Put your finger in between right there. Oh, right there. Or you can go ahead get a, not this size type screwdriver, but a smaller one and put it between the joint. But I don't really recommend that, because that may ruin the joint, and then you're going to have to buy replacement joints, or just replace the figure entirely in case you can't find replacement joints, which you can on AliExpress. But yeah, his foot was really loose, so I split it apart, did the same thing as I did with the ball joint in here, squeeze a little bit, rub it around. But I only did it once, I believe, and I put it back on, and I wish I did a little bit more, but the feet are pretty much back to normal again. And I did it for this one too, but it didn't really make a difference again, so it didn't matter. I believe that's the only issues I really had. Paint, okay, I guess we can go into detail now. But paint-wise, the only issue I really have is like right there. Other than that, the paint is really good, minus some missing web lines. But even then, I always expect that from Bootleg, so it doesn't bother me too much, in my opinion. But other than that, this is really the only major paint issue. There is a different color between the top and the bottom. This is a lighter red. This is more maroon up here. But I don't really care. But it's also weird because this is not different up here. Like, this is the right shade, but yet the back spider is different. But anyways, yeah. Detail. Web lines are sculpted in, and I really do like how red the web lines are. If you look at the original one, it's not that red and it's kind of faded, and I kind of, not faded, but it wasn't as visible, and I didn't really like that because it just looked like he didn't have one of the web lines and he was just black. Wait, that sounds wrong. It sounded like his mask was just black and it's like symbiote type, so ironic. But I really do like how the web lines do pop out. Now I do wish the paint was better. Like I said, some web lines are missing, but other than that, it's still pretty good. I will go over articulation because I have at least one little issue with articulation, but we'll go over that soon. I don't know if you can notice yet, but yeah. The spider logo is really nice. Again, some missing paint back here, but that's only if you crunch. Other than that, it's covered if you get it right. But yeah, overall, it is painted really nicely. There is some paint issues here and there. Somewhere there's a paint blotch on the web lines, but that's like on every CT Toys Miles copy for some reason. Now that I think about it, but overall, it's pretty good. And the arms are reused from the symbiote CT Toys Spider-Man, which I don't own because I didn't really care about that since I already modified my Marvel Legends. I'm like, oh, I don't really need the bootleg one. And I do like the muscle definition. I didn't like the smoothest. I know that's like based on the Gear Hero art. That's pretty hard to pronounce, but I do know it's based on that, and it is accurate. And I'm not going like this for being accurate, but I do like more muscle definition on figures most of the time. So I do like this, but what I don't like is the difference in black. As you can see, since this is a symbiote, it's more shiny. It's more shiny than like matte finish in a type of way, compared to the rest of the body, which looks matte finish, but the legs are very shiny. Even to the feet, like the feet are matte finished, but the legs and the arms are more shinier than the hands or the torso, or throughout. Oops. Now you could put a matte finish on them, but I don't have that, and I'm kind of lazy to do it. But yeah. All right, articulation. So the one issue I have, which is not like this on official figures, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but there's like a small cut right here on the joint, and there's like a wall, so you can't like get your arms fully down. In a way, you're gonna have to position it a little bit downwards to have it in a kind of neutral stance. But as you can tell, it looks like the shoulders are down more, and if you try to raise it up, it just like splots out because you can't put the joint down. At least not on this arm. This arm seems okay, but it's still out. So I have to put the joints more down, and then you can get a somewhat neutral stance. Also, real quick, if I get one complaint that y'all wish this guy was shorter and more lankier, this is adult Miles. This is not teenage Miles. I understand y'all like teenage Miles. I understand lots of fans like teenage Miles, but this is adult Miles, and this is the main reason why I did get him, because he's an adult. Now you could use this as a teenager, at least young adult, and that'll be fine. But this is not teenage Miles. If you want teenage Miles, go ahead and order the other bootlegs of the Sentinel, no, SH Figure Arts, Sentinel, or Mafex if you really want teenage Miles. But for now, this is adult Miles. I'm very happy with this. I honestly don't really like the proportions of Into the Spider-Verse too much, even though I am a sucker for the bootleg Sentinel Peter Parker Spider-Man action figure. So yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, articulation. He does have like the Mafex system, so there's nothing really different there. There's just minor issues like with the shoulder and everything, the arms not being able to go down all the way, but it does look really nice and all that, and does articulate well, just like the Mafex. Now, how does it really feel? It does feel cheap, but it's not too bad. Like it doesn't feel better than the Marvel Legends, depending on which Marvel Legends you pick up. So say you get the Gamerverse Miles, that feels way better than this. But if you get, I don't really have bad figures. I guess the Marvel Legends Century, the newest one, that's a bad figure. I don't really like it. I do own it, but it's not really good figure. The head sculpt's nice, but the figure itself is pretty bad. But yeah, this is like more in between those two. I guess it's more like a McFarlane Toys, where it's like it feels cheap but like not breakable. Like you're not worried about it breaking. Well, you worry about McFarlane breaking, but for this you won't really worry about it breaking unless you're new to bootlegs and you see all the bootlegs like broken. Then yes, I understand. But yeah, overall articulation wise, it's very good. It does have toe joints and all the Mafex things. Accessories, he comes with those hands. He comes with that masked head. He comes with this masked head, which is angry, which I really do like. I'm just not using it right now. I'm kind of displaying them as like out the box. He also comes with the unmasked heads, which looks fantastic. Let's see if we messed up there. His hairline, yep, just a little bit. It's curved right here. Well, actually no, I'm just wrong. But it's a good head sculpt. He does have the neck correct. I believe on the official figure, he's supposed to be like a lighter brown type. Here, hang on. I don't know where the Marvel Legends unmasked head went. Oh, wait, here it is. This is gonna sound so racist. I'm not ready for that. What? Let me just explain what the official figure is supposed to look like. So it's supposed to be like a more lighter brown of this skin tone for this head. This is a more faded brown, but it looks very nice. I don't think they. Yeah. Oh wait. Yes, they do right now. Here. See? You see that brown is kind of close to this, just a little bit more lighter, and this is more faded than like actually brown. But it's still a very good head sculpt. I really do like it. I think it fits well. Also, in case you want to switch the heads out, you want to use sticky tack, then you want to put it into the Marvel Legends hole right here. Just stuff it. Obviously take the head off, easy, and then put the head on, and there you go. It doesn't look that. It can work. Hang on, let me switch it out. Also, it's very easy to switch out, so that's good. It's always good. Let's see if we can actually get this right. Oh shit. That doesn't look too bad. So if you want like a buff Gamerverse Miles, you can do it. He does look more proportionate because the heads are small. Like even on the official figure, the heads are smaller. So the Marvel Legends heads look very good on here. And this is a good head sculpt, but it's not Gamerverse Miles. Like it doesn't look like him, but it's still a good head sculpt nonetheless. But yeah, I think that works. But anyways, you know what? That got me curious. How does the Marvel Legends head look on here? Give me a second. Let me get this sticky tack out. Let me grab the Marvel Legends head real quick. Let me switch out the necks again. I'm doing so much. I guess this is like the first time I'm really doing head swaps in like a video that isn't just pictures. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let me snap that back on. Let me put the sticky tack in the head. Let's see how that looks. I think the head's too big. Like, yeah, you can get it at the right angle depending, but I feel like it's a little too big. Yeah, that or just sinks a little too low. Here, hang on. See if I can perfect this real quick. Yeah, no. I think the head is just too big. Or the neck. No. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know. Comment down below what you think. For me, I think the head's actually too big. The neck's not that much of an issue, but the head just looks huge compared to like. Let's compare the Marvel Legends heads real quick. Yeah, this head's just bigger than. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. It doesn't make that many sense. But anyways, let me get that sticky tack out. There we go. We had our head swap. We put that head back on. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, right. Accessories. Oh, God, this almost fell. He doesn't have trouble standing unless his foot's, like, really loose. I think this is just lopsided. Like, the bottom is just lopsided. That and his body's, like, turned weirdly. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I thought he was going to fall. But anyways, accessories, again. He has open hands, you know, with the magnets. I'm going to show these off first so I can get these out the way. These magnets suck, at least on my copy. These magnets really do suck. I can't get them to stay on the fridge, so that's very unfortunate. He also has the feet, which also suck. So, like, I don't have any use for these, really. So, that's unfortunate. He also has, like, more wall crawling hands. I just called them open hands. I had a brain for it, I'm sorry. But yeah, he has two wall crawling hands, one with magnets, one with no magnets. Then he has what the fuck? He has these hands, which are like relaxed, or you can get him to hold his mask, like so. Easy fit, doesn't fall off at all, and you, of course, it's for when he's holding his mask. I mean, when he's unmasked, holding his mask. So that's, of course, always cool. He also has some thwip hands, because Spider-Man can't have thwip hands. Spider-Man cannot not have thwip hands unless you're Hasbro and like to piss off your fans sometimes. He has web holding hands, which we'll get to the web soon. You can use these as thumbs up hands too. And he comes with fists. So, yeah. Web effects. Let me get right onto this one issue. So, the official one is supposed to have a web effect kind of like this. Like the Marvel Legends, it's supposed to be like this, and it's supposed to have this. Because he's supposed to do a pose. I don't think I can show it off on the box, unless he does it on the side. Nope. He doesn't do it. He does it on the back, I believe. I don't know. I know CT Toys did change the box, so they don't actually show what he's supposed to do. But on the official Mafex, he's supposed to have a web like this. And I continue to wonder if he had it for the bootleg, but he didn't. Then that's very unfortunate. So I just took some bendy wire and took whatever Marvel Legends web effect I had, and then, you know, made it like that, so I can have that effect. Because I kind of did like that effect, though I don't like the Marvel Legends. But anyways, he also comes with these web effects, which is like him using the swing or pull something down, depending on your imagination. He has these long thwip, or, you know, these web effects, you know, shooting out, he's coming. I'm sorry. And he has the smaller one when he just barely ejected. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stopping. But yeah, he has a smaller version and longer version. So yeah, so far good figure. So you saw I brought this guy in, and this guy I don't know his name. It's actually a decently articulated figure, but that's not the point. If you want Miles to have some electricity, because you know Miles does use electric powers, you can get that figure. I find them everywhere at Walmart. No one fucking wants them. But yeah, you can use those effects onto this Miles, and it does look good. I will show some pictures at the end with these effects, but it's pretty easy to get on, depending if you're good with this. Because I will not lie, I can barely like actually use these on the figure. It's kind of weird. So let me put the hand on. So like it's kind of like a clamp, but it's also not. So like you open it right here, and then you want to put it kind of at the bicep. And this isn't. Oh, and sometimes it doesn't say. Sometimes it does. It all depends on if you get it right. And once you do, if you get it on the right arm, of course, because it seems like this is supposed to go on different arms, on like a certain arm, like the right or left arm. But if you get it on right, it will look pretty decent. Again, I will show pictures at the end, but that doesn't look good. I'm struggling. I'm panicking. That doesn't look good, but you get the point. You can put this on if you really want to. If you want an extreme electric attack from Miles, you can do that with the bigger version, which is pretty much it's easier to get on, but it does look a little goofy depending on which one you look, because this one's more spread out than actually straight, but one of them is straight. But you could also heat these up, straighten them out if you really want to, and then bada bing, bada boom. I'm done with that. I struggle with this on camera. It's much more easier not on camera, okay? Because I feel pressured. I don't know why, but I do. But yeah, overall, the figure for now is good. Why am I doing this as a conclusion? We're going to go into scaling next. But yeah, those are his accessories. That's the articulation. It's just Mafex articulation. Nothing really. Well, it is kind of special, but with all the Mafexes that have come out now, it's not too special. So, for now, let's go into scaling. First things first, here he is next to the official Mafex Homelander, and here he is next to the Marvel Legends Ultimate Captain America. I kind of want to see CT Toys make a Mafex Homelander, but if they don't want to, I wouldn't blame them. And again, their head sculpts aren't too good either, but they could kind of make a good body so you can get like third-party heads to put on a bootleg Homelander. Excuse me. But yeah, I would like to see them try to make what was I saying? I like to see CT Toys try to make Homelander. That wasn't so hard. Alright, so I did end up forgetting something in accessories. He does come with the stand, and it's not that loose, but right now it's pretty loose, and you want to get a screwdriver and then screw in the screws to make it a little bit tighter and blah blah blah. There we go. Next up, here is next to the bootleg Stormcloaks Baki Hanma and Yujiro Hanma. And also, I found Yujiro's shirt. It was in a sock that went into the washer, so that shirt might not stain no more since it probably took all the extra ink out. But I still need to do something about the pants. 3 bootlegs right now, so I kind of want to go over this a little bit. These 2 are like the state of bootlegs. You either get a good one or a decent one. I call this decent because he does look really odd, but it's a Rebel Tech. But I'm also getting the bootleg CT Toys Mafex Wolverine. I believe it's the brown suit. I will get the blue suit. Wait, what? Tiger stripe suit, not blue suit. The fuck? But yeah, I will get that one. But anyways, yeah. These 2 are both based on the same artist. I'm not sure how tall Miles would be compared to Deadpool. At least not adult Miles. But yeah, these 2 are based on the same art. I don't know. I can't tell if they fit well together. I'm not sure if they're supposed to look this much different. But what am I saying? Like, art style wise, they look very different. Like, this does look like a normal style for Marvel, which I don't know. But basically, these 2 are based on the same artist. I think they do look good together, but they also look different in style. Not just costumes, but like style, like artist representation. But maybe that's just me. But yeah, I do have 2 bootlegs based on Gear Hero, whatever his name was, or her, I don't know. But yeah, looks good. Yeah. Next up here is next to Kraven the Hunter. Are you kidding me? The fact that the bootleg didn't even fall, it was Kraven that fell. Are you kidding me? But anyways, yeah, there he was next to Kraven the Hunter, and here he's next to the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Miles Morales. As soon as I get him to stand real quick, or at least like fix him, not get him to stand because it's pretty simple. fuck? Like he walked a little bit. But yeah, this was like my only Miles figure for a while, and now I have this one right there. My finger looks awkward on camera. What the fuck? But yeah, articulation wise, this is better. Sculpt and feel wise, that's way better. But I do like these two, and this should be the size of Miles in a way. No, he was kind of long. But yeah, this is like the only Miles figure I had. I did modify his hands. I gave him better hands, not electric hands, but like normal hands. So he looks like it's in scale with him and not ginormous like my hands compared to my wrist. But yeah, pretty cool. Next up, here's next to the Marvel Legends 2-pack Venom. Or is that? Oh no, there's paint damage. No, y'all can't even see that on camera. Oh man. Well, that sucks. I'll repaint it. But anyways, yeah, 2-pack Venom, and here's next to the bootleg Mafex Venom, which I reviewed a long time ago, and this figure still holds up really well. Now, this is how tall Venom, how people want Venom to look like next to the official Mafexes. Like, this is how people wanted the official Mafexes to scale, which I think looks really well. I understand why people wanted Venom to be a little bit taller. So if you get the CT Toys bootleg, and you have the old bootleg Mafex Venom, you will like it scaling that much better. But again, it does downscale the official blah blah blah. You get it. Like, it's not right scale, and it should be, but it's not. But it's also pretty much better. But yeah, I would like to see CT Toys make a Mafex Venom, cause like I need this guy updated. His joints are pretty loose now. I mean, that's not the best shake example, but his joints aren't as strong as they used to be, and that's fine. It's been like what, 2 years, 3 years now. But yeah, I would like to see CT Toys make a Venom. Next up, here is next to the CT Toys Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and here is next to one of the best Spider-Man figures in my collection, the bootleg Sentinel Peter B. Parker / Peter Parker Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. And this is the only other CT Toys that I have as of right now, and I like them, but I feel like people did overhype this one, and I feel like people did also kind of overhype this one, but he does live up to the expectations. But you do have to fix him a little bit. As for this, I didn't really have to fix anything. I did end up kind of like ripping him apart on accident though. So yeah, overall he does look great next to these three. But it's pretty funny seeing how buff Miles is compared to the bootleg Sentinel Peter B. Parker. And finally, here's next to the other two best Spider-Man figures in my collection. Here's next to the Amazing Fantasy repaint into a comic book style bullshit Spider-Man that I ruined. And here he's next to the Retro Wave Symbiote Spider-Man that I modified and all that. And in conclusion of bootleg Miles, will he reach the top 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection? I don't know. I don't know. I like him a lot, and I really do like this figure. But it does have some issues that I needed to fix. So it's kind of hard to just accept them in the top 3 right away due to those issues. Because like with the bootleg Sentinel Peter B. Parker's figure, Spider-Man figure, Into the Spider-Verse figure, I don't know why I'm saying his fucking legal name, but like it didn't have too many issues outside the box, and it was already really good. I didn't have to tighten anything up, and nothing has broken. And the only issue really was like the toe joints, but even then that was like really easy to replace, so it wasn't that difficult. Now for Miles, his feet were loose, and I had to split the joint apart, and I used my nails instead of like a tool or something, because that's all I had at the moment was my nails. So I had to split that joint, and then the arm was really loose, so I had to like fix that a little bit. But it's still a very good figure, and I really do like the figure. I do love posing him around, and here's some photos right now. But I do like how he is. He is a good figure, but he has some minor issues. Now, if you're like me and can fix those issues, go right ahead, go ahead and do so. It's not that difficult. But if you can't, and say you're young, which I hope you're not supposed to be watching my videos, but if you are and you get this figure, you're more likely not able to fix it unless your parent can help, and even then, it's still very hard for parents to even understand basic things half the time. Even though sometimes action figures aren't as basic, but besides that, is he really a very good bootleg? Yes, he is, and I do recommend him, but just be very aware of these issues. If you don't like paint mess ups, I wouldn't recommend this, because as far as all the reviews I've seen, he always has a paint issue, whether it's on the spider logo, the back logo, the web lines, the face, the eyeballs. It's always something with this figure on paint. But if you don't mind that, I do recommend getting it. But if you just want to make like a customization out of this figure, I do also recommend that as well. It all depends on if you do really like how this figure is and how much you're willing to like fix it or modify it, all that blah blah blah. I don't know why I'm taking this review so serious. I always take the bootleg review so seriously. That's like my one like bad trait, I guess. But in conclusion, would I recommend this? Yes. Should you buy this? Sure. He's about $20. You can find him lower if you really want to like buy him lower. Well, I mean, of course you do. I mean, it's like if you can find him, but minus those small issues, he's very good. I do recommend picking him up. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. I didn't pick him up right away, but I still thought he was a cool figure. I waited for a little bit and then finally decided to go ahead and get it. Now, if you already have the official one, you already know you don't need this. Get the fuck out of here. But if you don't have it and you're looking for a cheap alternative and you really do want it, which it's been months, so you probably already have it and probably just watching it because you're bored or you're subscribed to me. What was I saying? I don't know. Go ahead and get it. And with that, that's it. That's it for me. I don't have anything else to say, really. It's a good figure. Go ahead, pick it up if you want it. Blah, blah, blah. Already told you this stuff. And yeah. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys next week. And I hope it'll be Goku next week. No, wait, no. It'll probably be a different Dragon Ball character, but yeah, that's about it. I want to say more, but I don't know what I want to say, so I'm just gonna end it. Peace.